So back in 2020, I decided to do this crazy challenge on my YouTube channel of trying to grow a small investment into hundreds of thousands of dollars in a matter of 6 to 8 years. It seemed like a ridiculous challenge, but I actually had some pretty good success. Back in 2020, I deposited $1,000 into a broker and used my trading algorithms to produce a passive profit for me. And I was able to turn that $1,000 balance into over $18,000 in a matter of 4 years, so until 2024. So my broker kicked me out, and I decided to restart the challenge with a new broker with $1,500 in 2025. So you can see here my results are pretty good. At 33% profit, I'm averaging over 5% each month and adding an additional $200 a month deposit to the account to help with the compounding. I did this also in 2020 as well, and it definitely helped with the growth. So the goal here is to beat out the S&P 500, one of the best buy and hold investments out there. It averages around 12% profit over the last 10 years. Even if I'm exceeding at least 1% profit each month, this is all worth it to me. So for my 2025 challenge, I decided to use the Sharpshooter bot. This is one of the 6 included bots in the Powerhouse algorithm. It's probably my best strategy I've ever produced. You can see here it's been running for the last 3 years, and it shows really impressive results of 2 to 4% each month. It's actually been performing even better since Trump took office, which is crazy. It likes the volatility on the Euro-US dollar, and it's on one of its longest winning streaks ever right now. One of the hardest things about trading is knowing when to close out trades for a loss. The Sharpshooter is unique because it's the only strategy I've ever produced that includes an adaptive stop loss. A stop loss that changes based on what the market is doing. The Sharpshooter basically has a mind of its own of when it's best to close out trades. And it does this preemptively to protect the account and to show better long-term growth. So this is what the Sharpshooter looks like in action. It's trading previous price data here, and it uses 4 indicators for its trading. So 1 filter indicator and 3 signal indicators. So the filter is a trend filter, and the signal indicators are basically looking for entries. So when they're in agreement with the trend filter, then they'll take a position. So the Sharpshooter targets hit and run profit on the Euro-US dollar, which is a great pair for hit and run tactics. So basically in and out of trades quickly. You can actually see the time length of these trades here on the MyFixBook page. And the longest trade is about 9 hours. So you can see the majority of trades are closed out within 2 hours, which is really impressive for a strategy that produces this kind of profit. So I want to talk about the strengths and also the weaknesses of using a trading bot like the Sharpshooter. There are a lot of algorithms and trading bots that exist online, and some of them cost upwards of $30,000, which is absolutely ridiculous. And a good majority of these expensive algorithms don't even have stop losses. They'll just blow up your account and you'll lose in your entire investment. So a lot of these people that are getting involved have no idea that the algorithm that they're using doesn't include a stop loss. And that's one reason why I like the Sharpshooter so much, is because it includes 2 stop losses. One that's adaptive, that changes based on the market, and one that's a fail-safe just in case the adaptive isn't activated. Producing this kind of profit that's more than 10% a year, is really challenging and really risky. And so it's important to use a vehicle that has a fail-safe just in case something wrong happens. So I picked this Sharpshooter for this challenge because I think it has the best chance at turning this $1,500 into over $100,000 in a matter of 5 years. And I know that 5 years seems like a really long time to most of you. You want your $1,500 to be $100,000 in a matter of 6 to 12 months. And I can tell you that it's just incredibly difficult to do that. I know what it feels like to produce 10, 20, even 30% a month and trying to be consistent with that. It's insanely difficult and really stressful. It's important for you guys to try to pull back your greed and try to be conservative and add that additional deposit to your account on a conservative strategy that has multiple stop losses so it's protected. It's important to pick your steps wisely with this approach because it can be really rewarding. And I want to show you guys that it's possible to really grow a small balance into something substantial. I plan on being on this channel and giving you guys regular updates month to month about this challenge and how it's going. And hopefully I can make it because it would be really freaking cool.